Alright guys, I'm here with a bit of information for Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra. So, I was not expecting anything of the sort to happen right now, but as of this recording, this information dropped 3 minutes ago. So, the official Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra Twitter accounts have posted out pre-registration for the game. And the tweet pretty much says, pre-registration starts, register here, and then it puts the link. A campaign is also underway to celebrate the pre-registration kickoff. If the number of pre-registrations reaches 3 million, all players will gain access to Son Goku Mini. So, I'm excited about this for a few reasons. One, it's more Daima content coming into the video games, right? And knowing that Gekishin Squadra will technically release with that character if we do get 3 million people to pre-register for the game, I'm assuming on any platform, it doesn't really matter what, then we get access to the character, which is really, really cool. And we don't even know what he's capable of doing in the game yet, right? And also, it's a game where just because it may be like the base form of Goku Mini doesn't mean that the character is going to be bad or anything of the sort. You know, I mean, one of the best characters in Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra was Android 18, based off of the stats that they released. So yeah, I'm excited to see like what he can do in the game, because I'm very, very sure he's going to be a really cool character. However, there is another thing that I do want to talk about that I don't think that they were actually expecting to happen. Now, in technicality, you can take this with a relative grain of salt, but it is still something for us to kind of hold on to until we potentially get a much more concrete thing for this. So, pre-registration is available for all devices that the game is supported on. That's PS4, PS5, Steam, the Apple App Store, Google Play Store, and the Nintendo Switch. However, if you go to the App Store, the Apple App Store specifically, it takes you straight to the application page where you can, just pre-register and, prepare for the game, if you will. However, out of all the platforms where you're able to pre-register, the App Store is the only one that gives us a potential release date for the game. Now, this is something that I speculated about, I believe, on stream. I don't remember if I did for like a video or whatnot, but seeing that the open beta ended in recent time, it makes sense that this game would release around the time that they would normally release Dragon Ball games, which is around like October, right? And I'm pretty sure I said that on a stream. So it's crazy knowing that on the App Store, the expected release date for this game is October 20th. Now, it is a little bit away, right? I mean, for the most part, July is almost done. I mean, next week is the last week of July leading into August, right? So we have like a few months left, but having it released in October is honestly like not really a bad spot. I don't remember if there's any like crazy games coming out around that time frame for them to like really worry about like things potentially like driving attention away from the game. But at the very least, October seems to be like that sweet spot that they usually try to release Dragon Ball games in, or around that time frame. So whether it's September, October, November, whatever the case may be. So I understand the time frame, but I really am excited that we have something, literally anything, to just tide us over until they actually do decide to give us a much more concrete date. So again, October 20th is the projected release date for the game based off of the App Store. The reason why I say take it with a grain of salt is because obviously anything can change, but at the same time, if it's anything like how it's been for, like, for example, Dragon Ball Legends, the App Store has leaked a lot of things for Dragon Ball well, okay, I won't say a lot of things, but it's leaked big things for that game, primarily being Ultra Instinct Goku, quite literally every single Ultra Instinct Goku unit that we have in that game. And remember, this game is being produced by, hey, he's our GOAT, but still, it's being produced by Toshi. So we know that if they're potentially gonna have that type of information leak, it's kind of to be expected. But at the very least, it is still something for us to hold on to. So again, October 20th is the expected release date for the game. Although I'm kind of shocked that the App Store just kind of has that information out there, because like I said earlier, if you go to the other platforms, there's no mentioning of a release window at all for this game. Like if you go over to like the PlayStation app, or the website or your respective consoles, PS4, PS5, nothing there. Steam, which usually like there's some sort of information there, there's actually nothing. It just says coming soon. And then if you go over to the Google Play store or the app or whichever one you're on, it doesn't even show anything, like at all. I mean, it shows the game obviously, but there's just no release window at all for it. And then you have the Nintendo Switch, which it's just grayed out. So you literally can't even go to like whatever application for Nintendo to check anything for that. Now it might be available like on the console itself if you go into the eShop, but it's too early in the morning. I just don't feel like verifying that right now. But if you do have an Apple device, which you guys will see the screenshot in this video, so that way you have like some sort of tangible proof, then you will know that yes, that's the expected release date. But not only that, seeing that they have Goku Mini kind of at the ready, it also makes me wonder what other characters are going to be available during the launch like window, because all the characters that we tested out during the open beta, I expect to be on the base game, right? Alongside Goku Mini and maybe a few other characters that maybe we weren't expecting or whatever the case may be. Because, I mean, they've been working on this game very clearly for a while now. So the added benefit of having Dragon Ball Daima being complete helps out a lot when it comes down to picking and choosing characters for this game. So Goku Mini is one option, but if they're gonna hard focus Daima, it would be cool to see Vegeta Mini. It'd be cool to see Piccolo Mini. Like, especially because, well, okay, I mentioned Vegeta Mini. He is represented in, I don't know if he's represented in Dokkan, but he is definitely represented in Sparking Zero. He's not in Xenoverse 2. But Piccolo Mini, I don't believe is in any game. And correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section below, but I don't believe he's in Dokkan. He's definitely not in Legends. He's not in Xenoverse. He's not in Sparking Zero. And I don't even think he's in Super Divers. So, like, and there's plenty of other characters too, like, you know, Majin Du, Majin Ku, whatever the case may be. So, there are options for them to pick characters from Daima and also kind of branch out and get more characters from just outside of like Dragon Ball Z and, well, actually, well, I was gonna say Dragon Ball Super, but then I forgot Zamasu in the game as well. So again, options, variety, that's pretty much what I'm looking forward to when it comes down to the characters. But I think Goku Mini is like that special start that honestly makes sense, because remember with Sparking Zero, when we got that game, he was the, you know, the bonus character. And then what, Legends got Goku Mini that same day. I believe Xenoverse 2 got Goku Mini. I don't remember if it was the same day or if it was like shortly after he got revealed or whatever the case may be. So him coming to this game as like that extra character makes sense, but I am curious to see the other characters that they will potentially bring alongside him, or maybe a roadmap of what they have planned for the future, or maybe like the rest of the year, or like leading up to maybe the halfway point of next year, or whatever the case may be. But still, I'm excited because this game is incredible. Like, you guys had the opportunity to play it, and I know a lot of you guys agree. But I do want to know what you guys think about the potential release window or release date of the game being October 20th, 2025, and the notion of us potentially getting Goku Mini as a bonus character if this game gets 3 million pre-registrations in the comment section below. But with that being said, I'm Ndukauba, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.